love anime.
Well, you're in luck.
Well, here we go again, out here to review yet another anime video game. See these are always fun. Now you see, most of the anime games that we've ever come across, we do find them to be fun and enjoyable, yet flawed games.
Look, we enjoy anime as well, as we have demonstrated multiple times on this channel, but we're not going to be intimidated from giving our honest, truthful opinion about these games when they come out, good or bad. So that brings us to this one, J-Star's Victory vs. Plus, the latest crossover game featuring characters from Shonen Jump Weekly manga. So, how do we feel about this game? This game is the best anime game we've ever played.
Like Tatsunaka vs. Capcom, this is a game that we thought would never be released out of Japan due to all the potential licensing issues involved. But lo and behold, the power of fan demand and Bandai Namco somehow made it happen. This game is a love letter to the fans of the Shonen Jump, in which is heavy on the fan service. But fan service can be a very good thing, and here is one of them.
Here's how the gameplay works. J-Stars is an arena fighter, like Dissidia Final Fantasy, and plays out in mostly 2-on-2 tag team bouts with a third character as an assist. The arena style was a good way to go for a game filled with characters with such wild powers, and it really is a treat seeing these characters get smashed through buildings. Hold on, relax, the buildings are empty. Anyway, you can duke it out on many popular locales, such as the Hidden Leaf Village, the Soul Society, even Planet Namek. The characters all basically control the same. You can lock onto your opponent, rush at them in a dash, execute normal, strong, and special attacks, which you can mix up for combos. You also have range attacks that cover more distance, but while they control basically the same, what makes this game so fun is how unique the attacks are. They all have different powers that gives the game some good variety. Maybe that's why we like this game more than other offerings. Not everyone's a Saiyan, not everyone's a ninja, not everyone's a Kryptonian. Where was I going with this?
You were talking about the different characters.
Oh, all these characters are very different from each other and bring something fresh and new to the table. The action can get very chaotic, as all battles basically become a wild free-for-all. Victory is achieved when the first team fills up their victory gauge, which gets filled when you score a knockdown. Each character has a health gauge, for obvious reasons, and a stamina gauge. You have to try to keep this one as full as you can, as you need it to perform certain attacks. Also, when holding block and jump, for some characters, you can power up for a short period of time. Examples of this include Goku turning Super Saiyan and Ichigo's Hollow State.
Alright, now here is the fun part. When you score an attack, you increase your voltage gauge, and when it goes past the lightning mark, you can perform a victory burst. During victory bursts, different effects will take place on your team depending on which type you choose pre-battle. The Friendship type will reduce stamina consumption, Effort type will increase defense, and Triumph type will increase your attack power. In the middle of Victory Burst, you can also execute your character's ultimate attack for some major damage, as well as a flashy move. But with all of that, the best thing here for us is the camera. Thank goodness. The camera in this game was implemented very well. A lot of the times in arena games, it seems the camera just has a hard time following the action, but here it seems they got it right. Very rarely does it become disorientating, and that really does help a great deal. Now, there are over 50 characters in the game. Unfortunately, some of these characters are only available as support characters. Yes, it sucks, I know. Such characters include Alan Walker from The Gray Man and Rukia Kuchiki from Bleach. There are also tons of other characters that make cameos. The J Adventure mode is the game's storyline. It takes place in Jump World. Yeah, I guess the creative licensing team was asleep that day. Which is an amalgam of all the mangas from Shonen Jump, in which these characters live. A mysterious voice from the sky called forth a great tournament, and has invited all these chosen warriors to participate in it. You can follow the story from 4 different arcs. However, they all play relatively the same. You will technically just be playing as different characters. The game encourages you, however, to play through the story, because as you do, it will level up all your fighters, which will help you in other game modes. You travel around on a boat, which you can upgrade, perform tasks, and engage in battles. Kind of like Tales of the World. If you think this will get boring, well, it really doesn't. It's kind of fun seeing all of these characters interact with each other and crossing paths.
The characters not only come from the well-known titans like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto Shippuden, Bleach, and One Piece, but also from Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin, Saint Seiya, Fist of the North Star, and ones we're not familiar with at all, like Assassination Classroom, Skit Dance, and Such a Lucky Man. There are also some fun little quizzes that you can take during loading screens. They'll earn you extra points. It's like a big Shonen Jump education. Other modes include Victory Road. No, not that one. In which you choose a team to battle and take on different paths to different regions to go up against powerful opponents. An arcade mode, which was added for the North American release, which you can engage in single or team battles and select the difficulty. A free battle mode, which speaks for itself. And finally, online. Now, online does not have much variety compared to other fighting games. You can really only play in ranked battles or quick friendly bout. When we did go battling online, we didn't experience any major issues. For the most parts, the fights we had pretty much went smoothly. Again, we can only tell you from our experience with our internet connections. Yours may differ.
Finally, in the shop mode, you can purchase new characters to play as, items to upgrade your status, and J-Stars cards that have different effects on your combatants. Oh, and one more thing. There is a 2-player option, in which you can compete competitively against one another, or use split screen to cooperate to win the day. Go team! J-Stars Victory Versus is pure fan service for the fans of the Shonen Jump manga series, and my god, is it glorious. Is it the best fighting game ever? Well, we'll let you decide. But it does capture the fun, free-for-all action that we have come to expect from Japanese manga. And it is so fun and addicting to play. If you are a fan like we are of traditional anime or Shonen Jump, you really should have a blast. While we are on the subject, you know what really would make a really awesome crossover that we would love to see? Jump All-Stars versus DC Universe. I mean, come on, take my money now. Come on, WB and Bandai Namco, make it happen. Well, we hoped you loved this review, but guess what, guys? It's now time for the score.
Score?
Yes, Gene, you know, the number, the arbitrary score that we have to give at the end of every one of these videos.
Fine. You want a score? Here's our score. We here at theBrotherhoodOfGaming.com give J-Stars Victory Versus Plus a score of potatoes. There, potatoes. That's your score. Go play the game. You'll like it.
See what I have to work with? If it's not one thing, it's another with this guy. These characters include Alan Walker from The Gray Man, and characters like... Such characters include Alan Walker from The Gray Man and... God, her name.
It's Rukia Kuchiki, darn it, don't you even watch the show?